Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Thanks to Scott Selections here for Saturday, April 1st. For again today's play of the day, quick recap what happened yesterday. We had a loss in basketball with the Warriors minus 15.5 and minus 110 on BetMGM. Line closed to minus 18, so we beat a huge line move, but did not matter. Pretty brutal beat there. Golden State ended up sleepwalking to the first three quarters, and yet they still managed to lead by 18 points with less than a minute to go in regulation. They led by 18 points with about 40 seconds left, and they had the ball. So one basket, we automatically win, and that did not happen. Golden State missed a shot. San Antonio came down, and the one thing we couldn't have happened. We needed them not to hit a three-pointer. The Spurs hit a three-pointer. Golden State got the ball back, had a layup attempt. Thought he might have gotten fouled, but they didn't call it, and he missed the layup. And Golden State won by exactly 15. So a bit of a heartbreaker there. Look to get back on track here on Saturday. And for today's play of the day, going to go back to baseball, going to look at an afternoon game between the Giants and the Yankees, taking place at around 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And for this match, we're going to take a team total in this one. Going to take the Giants' first five, team total over 1.5 runs at minus 130 on DraftKings. Time recording of 3 a.m. Eastern Time. Covering why I'm going to take the Giants' first five team total over in this spot. First reason, got to mention the Yankees starting pitcher for this matchup, which is the main reason why I'm going to take it. After using Garrett Cole in the first game, and Cole was absolutely incredible, the Giants never stood a chance. The Giants should face off against a much weaker pitcher, and I think as a result, they should do a lot better in the actual batter's box. The Yankees will be using reliever Clark Schmidt as the starter for this matchup, and in his career, he's made 34 appearances. He's only made 5 starts, and his stats definitely suggest he's much better as a reliever than as a starter. In his 5 career starts, 20 innings pitched, 14 runs allowed, not all of them earned. I believe 11 of them were earned, and he has a 4.95 ERA. In other words, he's really not that good as a starter. It's been proven time and time again, and if the Yankees are going to throw him out there anyway, I think he should struggle early on in this game. Plus, Schmidt did struggle in spring training. He made 6 appearances in spring training, 19 and 2/3 innings pitched, 5.03 ERA. So we saw him kind of tail off at the back end of last year. Continued in the playoffs. He really wasn't good. He blew the game against Cleveland. He wasn't good against Houston, and he wasn't good in spring training. The point is, I'm not exactly sold on Schmidt's current form, and I do think 1.5 for a team total is a little bit low against him in the first 5. If he even goes that far, there's no guarantee what the Yankees' plan is going to be. Schmidt will probably go 4+, and they'll go from there. But I do think he could end up struggling in this matchup, especially since the weather is going to be pretty beneficial to hitters. The wind is blowing out to left field at roughly 12 miles per hour, which should result in more potential home runs. Now, the Giants might potentially load the lineup with lefties, so I'm not sure how much that's going to matter. But even if they do, that means you have a bunch of left-handed batters with the short porch in right field facing off against an off-speed pitcher who is, let's just say, susceptible to throwing a couple of cement mixers per game. Schmidt has a nasty slider when he actually locates it, but he does kind of leave a lot of his off-speed pitch up in the zone. And I do think as a result, the Giants might be able to end up hitting a home run or two, maybe with a guy on base. But I do think as a result, for a good weather, for an offense in Yankee Stadium, which is one of the most hitter-friendly ballparks in the league, against a pitcher who has historically been awful as a starter and who was really bad in spring training, I think the Giants are in a very good spot to score at least 2 runs in the first 5 innings. I think people might overreact to how bad they were on opening day, and I am well aware they were really bad. However, Garrett Cole is a top 10 starting pitcher in the league. Clark Schmidt is not really worthy of being a starter in general, and as a result, I do think the Giants should be extra focused on actually scoring a couple runs since they got shut out in the first game. But against Clark Schmidt, with the wind blowing out, I do think that 1.5 for a first 5 team total is too low. So I will go with the overs. Play that once again here for Saturday, April 1st. Is going to be on the Giants' first 5. Team total over 1.5 runs at minus 130 on DraftKings. Bye, everyone.